Saturday night. Saturday night. That's right, everybody. It is Saturday night. And what does that mean? That means hello, world. Welcome back to another video on DC Legends. This is Daniel, and with me, as always, is
Maddie. We're having some fun on DC Legends.
Yeah, and who's our Saturday night dancer tonight, Maddie?
Huntress.
Yeah, Huntress is our Saturday night dancer. All right, and as you can see, Maddie, we've actually got enough to take her to a 4-star legend. We got to save up some more of those purple gems so that we can get her to that next level because we've already got enough hero fragments to do it, but we just need enough legendary essence to be able to get her to that next level. So very cool. Glad to see that we've got her already ranked up. And if you look down there on the bottom, you see Cheetah. She's only 1 away from getting her as well to a 4-star legend. Pretty cool, Maddie. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. So, whenever we do our Saturday nights, that means there's a bunch of things that we always like to look at on Saturday nights, because when it's Saturday night, that means that all of your challenges are opened up to you on Saturday night. All of the upgrade events are available to you, and that's why we love doing Saturday night videos. But the most important reason why we always do our Saturday night videos is for one major reason, and that is for the DC Legends Power Ranking. And Maddie, how does the Power Ranking song go?
Da-na-na, da-na-na-na. Power Ranking. Every Saturday night, we always power rank somebody, and it's always amazing because we get to do it on a Saturday night.
All right, I love it. I love it. So, the first one up tonight is Wonder Woman, the champion of the Amazons. We have 3 Wonder Womans in the game now. You have Dawn of Justice, you have the champion of the Amazons, and you have the Princess of Themyscira. And so, my personal favorite of them is the Wonder Woman Dawn of Justice, but this one is a close second because she is pretty impressive. So, we're going to talk about Wonder Woman, champion of the Amazons, and why she's such a good character. If you've ever gone up against her, or you have her yourself, you know that she's really good about taking care of her team, providing the strength ups to the entire team, as well as some turn meter to go along with it. She also is very good at counter strikes. And so whenever somebody comes in, she has a chance to attack them back with her double strike. Whenever they attack her, she has a chance to go right back at them. And she also has a chance to call assist. And so she is just a very impressive character. And so because of that, we give her a 5 out of 5 on offense for PvP and a 5 out of 5 on offense for PvE. So, where she is very good on offense, she is not that good on defense. And if you can get to her before it's her turn, you can take her out of the battle pretty easily. And so because of that, we gave her a 3 out of 5 on defense and a 4 out of 5 on defense for PvE. So PvP is 3 out of 5, PvE is 4 out of 5. But because she can call assist, because she can fight back at you, and because she is able to give strength up to all of the other members of the team, that means she is really good at what she does. And so her unique ability gives her a 5 out of 5 on both PvP and PvE. So with that said, she does help out a lot, but she has no leadership ability. And so because of that, we gave her a 3 out of 5 and a 4 out of 5 for team compatibility. So let's do a quick review of everything that she has, and that is a 5 and 5 on offense, a 3 and 4 on defense, a 5 and 5 on unique ability, and a 3 and 4 on team compatibility for an overall score of 34 out of 40 for Wonder Woman, champion of the Amazons. Maddie, what's your thought on this Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman is pretty cool. I like her because she has swords, she has wristbands, and whenever you hit her, she just does this little cross thing with her wrist, and you can't hit her.
You can't hit her. She dodges it all. I love it. That's right. And that's one of Maddie's favorite characters in the world of DC, isn't it, Maddie?
Yeah!
Wonder Woman. All right. All right, so that is the first character for our power ranking for the night. And the second one has been a long time coming, and I know that this is the one that a lot of you have been asking for and clamoring for and wondering, well, where is this person going to fall in the power rankings, and is she going to be able to knock Reverse Flash off the top spot? And so, of course, we're talking about Supergirl, the last daughter of Krypton. And Supergirl is very impressive. There's no question about it. She has a lot going for her, and in my opinion, she is the best leader in the entire game. And so whenever she applies the critical immunity to the ability to protect themselves and as well take a whole lot more damage, and then of course you know about the ability that she gives to give turn meter as well to herself, as well as protecting the rest of her teammates by once they get one critical impact, that's going to put her right at the top to protect her team. And so because of that, as well as her leader ability, that gives Supergirl a 5 out of 5 on team compatibility for both PvP and PvE. And she really is, even though Aquaman does something similar, he doesn't do it quite as well as Supergirl does. And so for unique ability, again, she gets 5 out of 5 for both PvP and PvE. And so because of that, she also does a great job of protecting herself defensively as well as her entire team. So once again, she gets a 5 out of 5 for PvP and a 5 out of 5 for PvE. And so if you've been keeping up, you know that she is currently perfect on team compatibility, unique ability, and defense. 5 out of 5 on both. So how does she score on offense? Well, whenever she hits you with her boulder, you know that she can take you right out of the game. But that's pretty much it. Her basic ability does not help her out. She has one chance with her boulder. If she doesn't take you out with that, there's a good chance that you might be able to win that battle. If you've lost battles in PvP, it's a good chance it was because Supergirl was the lead on the other team. But if you were able to make it past her boulder, you might have actually won the battle. And so because of that, we give her a 3 out of 5 on offense, all 3 of it coming from the boulder, and then nothing really coming from anything else offensively. And so again, a 3 out of 5 on offense, but we do give her a one bump up for PvE, which is a 4 out of 5. So in review, that is a 3 and a 4 on offense, a 5 and a 5 on defense, a 5 and a 5 on unique ability, and a 5 and a 5 on team compatibility for an overall score of 37 out of 40. And so, Maddie, what is your thoughts on Supergirl?
Supergirl can be really good at times because she is the
cousin
of Superman. So me and Daddy, we both like Superman. And me and Daddy, we both like Supergirl a lot.
Absolutely.
So she is really cool, and we really like her.
Absolutely, I agree. So let's take a look at our power rankings and where everybody falls. You see the bottom portion here, all the way from Robin down to Sinestro, the Yellow Lantern. And then you see where we pick up at the 11th spot. You see Siren at the top of there and Cheetah as well. And then you see 3 spots down where Wonder Woman, Champion of the Amazons, who we just reviewed, comes in at a score of 34 out of 40. And so when you look at the top spot, it is still held by Reverse Flash and a brand new second place, tied for second place between Green Arrow, Castaway, and now Supergirl at that number 2 spot. And so we have a tie for the second place at a score of 37 out of 40 for Supergirl and Castaway Green Arrow. And so Reverse Flash, no surprise if you look at who's in the top here, you're going to see Reverse Flash, Supergirl, Castaway Green Arrow, and you'll wonder, well, where is Wonder Woman Dawn of Justice? Well, she is tied for that 4th spot with all the rest in there, and so you see her at her 36 out of 40. And so, at no surprise, this is what the current meta is in PvP. You've got Supergirl at the lead, you've got Speed with Reverse Flash and Castaway Green Arrow, you've got Turn Meter Manipulation with Castaway Green Arrow, and you've got Wonder Woman Dawn of Justice, who can do her taunts and bring you in so that she can protect the rest of her team. So, no surprise, they all fall within the top 4 of the power rankings. But the top spot is still held, and until further notice, will currently be held by Reverse Flash. And Supergirl comes in at number 2. So, Maddie, what is your thoughts on the power rankings?
My thoughts on the power rankings is
Reverse Flash coming in at number 1 and Supergirl at number 2 now. What do you think about that?
it is really cool. I like it.
Yeah, Supergirl's really strong.
And Supergirl should be held at the top, but she is perfect at number 2.
Yep.
And the other one, he's really good.
And Reverse Flash, yeah. Reverse Flash, I think, still needs to maintain that top spot. I know that there's probably going to be more comments about this rating than any other one that we've done so far, because I know a lot of you were waiting for Supergirl to find out, was she going to take over the top spot from Reverse Flash? And in my opinion, it's the overall offense, the ability to go all the way back in time and give yourself a full heal all the way with full health, and then coming back stronger and faster and more resilient than you were before, that keeps Reverse Flash at the top. And the fact that in this game, speed kills, and there's nobody faster than Reverse Flash. So he holds on to the number 2 spot, but following short behind is Supergirl with that score of 37 out of 40, tying her with Castaway Green Arrow. All right, so I think we should do a couple of PvP battles. What do you think, Maddie?
Yeah, I really think Reverse Flash is going to go up to the top of number 1, but I really think that Supergirl's going to do that because she's really close, because she's at number 2. I really think she's going up to number 1.
To number 1? You may be right. When it's all said and done, the way that they have changed around the characters and upgraded the characters, you're right. Maybe in the future we may change it, but as of today, Reverse Flash sits on top. All right, so let's create a all-red team to go against this other one that we have here. So I like this team right here, and we will keep Reverse Flash in there just to make sure that we can slow down the other one, but I think that that's going to be a pretty good-looking team right there. This is a plus 12 that we're going against, but we got the affinity advantage, so I think we're going to be just fine. We are down in the points, and so we'll see if we can beat this team that's plus 12. All right, so let's see what we got to start it off with. All right, so she taunted, no surprise there. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. All right, there we go. Man, that was a big hit there, though.
Yeah, Reverse Flash is going to be really
Yeah, and you see exactly why Reverse Flash is so big. Woo, man. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's get her out of here. That's one. Ooh, this is not going to be easy. Oh, we lost 2. Oh, no, that's it. We are dead in the water. They got us. Yep, and all it's going to take is just one more hit from Reverse Flash, and this game is over. Oh, boy. It's just a matter of time. They're just toying with me now. There it is. It was just a matter of time. All right, so let's try one more time here, see what we can do. The problem was Reverse Flash just took us right out of the game from the get-go with his AoE. Once he hit us with that, it made it to where we really didn't have much of a chance going forward.
Who was the guy that had fire on his head?
Oh, that was Ares.
Ares? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, he's just so strong.
He is very strong, very strong.
Do we have him?
We do. We've unlocked Ares, but we haven't had a chance to really utilize him the right way. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try a little bit different approach this time.
Ares.
Let's try this one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take her out. I'm going to put her in. And let's see how this works out for us.
Ares looks really tough to defeat.
Ares is going to be tough to defeat, so we're trying a different tactic. We went with the affinity advantage, but man, just the power of Reverse Flash. All right, so we're going to try a little bit of a different approach. We're going to try a bleed approach this time. Let's see.
I really think this will work.
We're about to find out if it's going to work or not.
There
we go. We will see. We will see what happens here. There we go. That's what I needed right there. That is going to be the biggest thing to help us right there, is when we get those strength ups.
Is Reverse Flash gone?
Yeah, we took out Reverse Flash already, and now watch this. Let's start all over again. Boom, baby.
Boom.
She did her part. She did exactly what we... Oh, and look at that. She processed again. I love it. Let's put one more bleed on her. She's gone. And that is what really shows the power of this team.
Ares.
Look at that. Boom, baby.
Ares can be hard to defeat, but we might defeat him.
He is Gonzo! And that right there is what we love to do. If we miss one of them, we're going to come back at you with a different team, a different approach, and that time we took them out. And that is a perfect way to end off our PvP segment. But Maddie, there's only one way to finish off our videos, and how is that?
A big arena pack!
A big arena pack, baby, let's do this!
Let's do this right now before we end off our video.
All right, let's go into the shop, see what's going on there tonight. They've got, of course, the big money pack there. For $100, you can get 250 fragments, hero fragments for Cyborg Superman, as well as your 25,000 gems to go along with it. And so one word to the wise out there, what I would recommend to you is keep this in mind next month. It looks like this is going to be something that they do reoccurring. I know they did it last month as well. They will probably give you this twice per month, because you're going to have 2 heroes that come out and a reworked hero every month. So if you decide that you want to do the $100 pack, do not spend it on the first one that's going to be the free character, because earlier they gave us Livewire opportunity to purchase fragments for her, but obviously if you've been able to beat both of the Livewire challenges, you should already have close to a 4-star legend for Livewire. And so, as a matter of fact, we promised y'all that we were going to take a look at her tonight, so let's do that before we go any further. So before we do our big arena pack, like I said, we promised you that we would look at Livewire. Let's do that right now.
And
all right, so here we go. Let's take a look at her. Now, these are going to be the order that we do for the upgrades. So the first one that we're going to do is number 1. This gives her a 40% chance to hit an additional random enemy at the end of doing this attack. And so that obviously will be the number 1 that we do. Number 2 is probably not going to be one that we look at. That's purging 2 debuffs. And so in my personal opinion, that might not be one that we look at. This one, however, this one will, for every 2 intelligence ups purged, from Livewire, she's going to gain 1 evasion up. And so that one is easily my number 2 choice. Now, going into Static Shock, This one will be the passive ability, and if static shock is triggered, she will gain 2 intelligence ups. And so, again, that one is going to be our third choice. Now, we do have enough to take her to a 4-star legend, you can see here, but we don't have enough of those legendary essences to do it. But when we do, our choice will be the 5th one. We're going to go with if Livewire evades, which she does a lot of, there's a 50% chance to reduce the cooldown of all of her abilities by 1. So that will be the 4th one that we do. And if we ever get her to a 5-star, then we will finish it off with number 2. So again, the order that we did was 1, and then we did 3, and then we did 4, and then we'll do 5 and finish off with 2. So those were our choices. I'm not sure if those are the same order that you would do, but that's what we decided to do. All right, so one more time, Maddie, like I always say, or like we always say, there's only one way to finish up our videos, and how's that?
A big arena pack!
A big arena pack, baby. Now let's do this.
Before we left our video.
That's right. All right, Maddie. I always want Castaway Green Arrow, so that's the one I'm hoping that we get some of tonight. And we only need 1 drop for Cheetah. So what are your choices?
The 2 Batmans and the 1 drop for Cheetah.
All right, so I think that's what we're both going to hope for tonight. We're both going to hope for a Cheetah drop. Let's do this.
And the Kit Kat drop and more.
Oh, yeah, of course. You would like to have everybody. Got Huntress.
That was one of the characters I wanted.
Absolutely. Bane.
Not one of them.
Nope.
We got enough drops.
There it is, the 1 drop for Cheetah that we were hoping for. We got it.
Yay!
Excellent. All right, Maddie, we're going to start off with
5. What if we get another drop for her?
I'll take it. Moving on to number
4. Damn.
Yeah, sliding down from 4 to number
3. Batman.
Batman. Sliding down from there to number
2.
nice, Huntress. And the last and final
1.
and Swamp Thing to end off the night. All right, guys, well, we appreciate you tuning in. We always love to spend our Saturday nights with you. And so, of course, we want to know, what do you think of the power ranking? Do you think that Reverse Flash should stay at the top? Should Supergirl have taken his place? Maybe you think that Wonder Woman, the champion of the Amazon, should have been higher than 34 out of 40. You need to let us know in the comments, because otherwise, we won't know. All right, Maddie, there's always 3 things we want people to do at the end of our video. What are those 3 things?
Subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel.
Drop a like.
Drop a like.
And leave a comment.
And leave us a comment. Is Supergirl too high? Is she not high enough? Is Wonder Woman champion of the Amazons too low? Is she not low enough? Let us know. We won't know until you leave us a comment. So make sure you let us know in the comment section below. And Maddie, is there anything you want to say to the people at home before we go?
Bye, words and thanks for watching. God bless you. Have a great night. Don't forget to drop us that like and leave us that comment.
You heard her.